Let's kick it. Chillin' with Louie, fix it. Talking about that RC life. And kick it. Welcome to Louie, fix it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kick It. You here with Louie Fix It, and today you know how I do. I got another light kit for you guys, and y'all gonna love this one just like y'all love the last one and the last one and the last one. Oh man, I'm gonna keep coming at you guys with these light kits. I'm trying to hit 50 for this year, so keep looking for these light kits. And today I got the Senton Boost, Senton 3S, whichever one you have, it will work for that Senton right there. The 4x4 is definitely a good rig. You definitely want to go out and get you one of those. And make sure you get one of these Louie Fix It light kits to go right along with it when you first get it, so that body is clean and them lights will be banging and shining and woo-wee. You're going to love the night run. So this one, I'm going to send this one out to Michaels. He wanted a light kit on this baby right here. And who else to go get a light kit done but to your boy Louie Fix It. And I'm going to give him that special light kit. And you know when I do the light kits, I throw everything, every option that you can get on it. Oh man, I'm going to hook you up with this one. So you definitely going to like this one. That's what this episode is about. So let's take this baby over to the table. I'm gonna show you what you get inside the package. I'm gonna show you what you need to install it, and I'm gonna give you all the options of what you can get with this light kit. And then we're gonna jump right into it and throw that light kit on it and see how she look. And then let's get over here to the work table and let's see how this baby gonna run, baby. All right, so now that I got you so nice and close and personal, let me show you what you get inside the package. Then I'm gonna give you the options for it. Then I'm gonna show you what you need to install this baby. So inside the package, it comes with, you have your wire mounts. If you have light kits from me before, you know what these wire mounts is. They definitely a good plus to have when you're installing your lights, so you can get that good, clean look under the body. That's what these wire mounts is for. You get a couple alcohol pads, because all my lights is a stick and go. And you know that stick and go ain't no joke. Then you get your headlights. Your headlights is my Louie Fix It light kit special, where you just get the headlights. Now I give you this nice design. I hope you can see that design on the back, the carbon fiber design on the back. And these light kits is special because all you gotta do is put two little holes in the front of your car, and the lights shine through. You don't have to have no big gaping holes in your car, and then it still gives the front light the illusion of a light, where you can keep your decal on the front of your car and all it do is just shine the lights through. It looks so beautiful. You're gonna see at the end of this video how it looks. That's your headlights. This one, I'm gonna give you two options of your backlights. You have a trunk light. This one goes across the trunk in the back of the car. I'll show you how that looks in a minute, but this one goes across the trunk. That's one option. Your next option is your tail lights. This one will be just a little strip to run down your tail lights to give you that backlight, daylight look on the back of your car. And then we have your Louie Fix It decal. You have your templates. I already put my templates on there, set them up where they need to go. The back lights, I put the back lights on. The back trunk lights, what I was saying, those go there. Your tail lights will come along the back of the light. So this is what you get inside of your light kit. Your first option will be your headlights with your tail lights. Your second option will be your headlights with your trunk lights. Your third option will be headlights, tail lights, and trunk lights. You can get them all. That's what this video is gonna be, of getting all the lights on the back. Is gonna shine so beautiful back there. Then your next option will be to get a windshield light. Now this one is a body glow. The windshield, it will go right here on the front, and it will give that good look on the front, like a top rack, but it's not a top rack, but it is a top rack, if you know what I mean. Then your next option will be an underglow. This goes underneath the bottom. Get that good show, that good color under the body that shines down to the chassis, shines down under the chassis to your tires. Give you that good body glow. And then the most famous Louie Mag connector. This one right here is for your light kit so that you don't have to be plugging in no wires. It's not a plug and go, it's a mag and go. So you just put this onto your light kit, you mount the bottom down to your chassis, plug it into your receiver. Once these two babies connect, the magnets start to connect and get together and love each other, them lights come on and they ain't coming back off until you pull the body back off. So that's what you get inside of it. That's all your options. And to install this baby, all you're gonna need is a finish knife and a hole puncher Arrma. That's all you're gonna need to install this baby. It's so easy, so easy. Oh yeah, you is gonna need a Allen just to open up your receiver and to put your power inside there. That's all you're gonna need the Allen for. That's why I don't have it up here. And since I'm doing a video for somebody, you know I gotta throw the on-off switch on for them so that they have the option to turn the lights on, turn them off. It don't have to be on all the time. They could turn them on and off as they want to. I will put a video up how to install the light switch so that I could put this light switch inside the options for all of my light kits, and you will have the option on getting a light switch, putting it on there so you can have the option of turning your lights on and off. So now, I'm forgetting one important thing you need to install. You need a heating gun. You need a heating gun. So let me turn this around so you can see me over here. Let's get this right. Now that I gave you all that you need to, what you're gonna get in the package and what you need to install it, first thing first, what you have to do before you start with the light kit, like I always say, get that baby a wash down. Make sure she clean. This is a brand new body. It looks to be a brand new body, but for me to be on the safe side, I'm definitely taking that inside the room. I'm gonna give her a quick wash down and I'm gonna get this light kit going for you guys. So give me 1 second. Let me go get her a wash down, get her dried off so I can get this light kit on there and we can get moving with this installment video. Let's get it. Okay, so now that we got this baby clean, what we're gonna do right now, what I did already was I placed my templates where I wanted them to go. I got my 2 headlights and I have my 2 brake lights already placed where they need to go. So with the templates, the reason you need the templates is because you want these holes for your lights. You want your lights to shine through the body, and you need these holes in the body to be exactly where your lights is at. And my templates give you that placement to show you, to give you the exact points in your body where you need to make holes at for your lights to shine through. So wherever you want your lights to shine through, this is where I want my lights to shine through. A straight line dead in the middle, covering where it shows the headlights already in the decal of the body. So I place my headlights already, my templates already, and with the templates, you do not have to rim it out all the way. You could just make a slight hole right in the center of the circles that's on the template. All you want to do is make a mark. That's it. You don't want to rim it out. So all you want to do is just punch little holes. If it's the size of the circle that's in the template, that's perfect. You don't want a big hole. You're just making marks. So let me go ahead and finish the back lights. I'll be back with you guys. So after you get all your holes inside of the templates, inside of your body through the templates, you can pop them templates off. You don't need them to stay on. So I'm gonna give you an example of how your light should be with one of the lights, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish up everything else before I continue on. So what you looking for to do right here is just to make your hole big enough. Let me see, let me get a hole. You don't want to make it too big to start off. You just want to make a nice little hole. And you will rim the inside, you will rim the outside of the hole. The inside, once you make your hole, you will go on the inside just to clean the excess. because you're gonna have a lot of the body on the inside and the decal on the outside just shredded, just sitting there, bunched up. So you wanna clean that off. Every time you test it, you wanna clean it off. So you take your knife, your finished knife, and you will clean the outside and the inside of the hole, just so that you can get a clear view of your lights through the hole. I got a clear, oh, that was nice. That cleaned up real good on the outside. So you want where, when you putting the lights on to test it, you want to make sure that it's smooth. It ain't got to be fully smooth. There's a little roughness to it, but no bumps, no big bumps inside of it to with a whole bunch of body or either decal showing, hanging off. So what you're trying to do, you're trying to see the two lights. On here, you got two lights. You're trying to see the majority of the two lights. You don't want to go too big around the light. You want to see majority of the light so that the light is shine through. You don't want the light to shine to the back of the body. You want it to shine through. If just the edges, because this is square and your holes that you just punched in is round. So you just want to, if the edges of your lights is still behind the body, that's okay. You want majority of the light to be showing through the holes. So let me see how it looks, and I'll give y'all a look at it once I've got them right. Oh wow, that was perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so what I'm trying to show you guys. All right, and I got the flash on, you can see a little bit better. So when you look through, you see I don't have nothing back there, that just clear, that's the floor. When you see the lights on there, there we go. That's both the lights lined up behind there, and majority of the lights are shining through. That's how you want it to look, because you need your lights to shine through real good so that could give that bam, that blast of light through the little holes. So once you got all of your lights lined up, the headlights lined up, we'll move on. Let me finish the rest of the headlights and the backlights, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so now I got all my lights done, all the headlights, the trunk lights is all done. But anyway, let's move on with the show. So right now we're gonna put the headlights in. To put the headlights in, first take the alcohol, after you done cleaned all of the plastic and the decal off the body, out the holes, you go inside and you give a good wipe down with the alcohol. You give a good wipe down with the alcohol on the inside. I normally use the heating gun to dry the alcohol to prepare the body, get it nice and warm, dry up the alcohol pretty fast. So next you want to take the plastic off of the double-sided tape on your lights. Now this part is where you has to be real careful putting your lights in. So when you're putting your lights in, you're putting them in where your wire is facing the center of the body. So this light is going to the furthest side of the body. Your wire is going to be on the inside. So what you're looking for, when I showed you how to line the lights up to make sure the lights is big enough, the hose is big enough for the lights, that's the same way you should be putting your lights in. So what you would do, you would line it up, you would get this one corner pressed down. You're gonna try to roll it on. That's what you're trying to do when you're putting their lights on. You're gonna roll it on. You're gonna put that side and you're gonna try to roll it down. And as you're rolling it, you should be seeing your light clearly through the hole. Before you give it a good stick down, make sure you see your lights clearly through the hole. Nice lined up through the hole. And as soon as you see it lined up through the hole, you give her a stick down real good. There you go. So when you first give her a stick down, she's gonna stick, but she's not stick permanently. So what you want to do now is that you got it put on and you got it stuck down. It's in place. You're gonna take your heating gun. You're gonna put the heating gun to the back of the plate, and you're gonna heat it up just so it's a little soft. And then you're gonna press it down so that the plate on the back is gonna wrap around the light itself, where it's hugging the light now. And when you're pushing it down, just push the sides of it. Do not push down where the light is at. Push down on both sides where the light is at. And it should curve around your light just like so. If you see that, it should be curving around your lights just like so, where it is going to hug them lights and the light is going to be sunk in the middle of that plate. And you should not see any parts of the side of the lights hanging up. No parts of the side of the light hanging up. So let me do this other side and I'll get right back with you guys. Okay, so we got the headlights in. We got the tail lights in. The front and the back, the head and the tail, well, the trunk lights, we got the head and the trunk lights. So where we're gonna go next, is the tail lights. And for the tail lights, this one is not my ordinary, well, I do have a light kit like this, but this is not my first, my ordinary light kit. So with the tail lights, it's a body glow. So what you want to do with the body glow, what I'm doing is I'm going to line it up on the inner part of the light. I don't want to come around where it shows the red daylight. I want to come on the inside, right in the corner of the light, and I'm gonna go up and down with it. Right, so for me to get my hole in the right place, I just need to place my light where I want it to be. See where I gotta make my hole. My hole is gonna be right on the top, right underneath where the red light is going. And I just need a hole big enough where I could slide my light through. And as you can see, it's not a big light. This hole probably be even smaller than the hole that I made to get the other lights through, the headlights and the tail lights. Okay, so now I got the hole big enough. All you have to do to get the light to shine, to get through, push it through where you just see your wire, pull it back to where your wire is in the hole, and you just want your wire to sit right in the hole. You don't want to push the light in the hole. You want the full light out. You just want the wire to sit back in the hole. You'll still see the shrinking tube on the outside, but it's clear, so don't worry about it. And then after you get it in place, take your alcohol, clean your body. Heat it up to dry it. And I always suggest to heat it up to dry it so that the heat will prep the body. It will clean it. You cleaning your body, and the heat will prep the body to take the adhesive from the double-sided tape, and it'll grab it and take to it real easy. Do not touch the double-sided tape. And you bring the light down right along the side of your light. Make sure you straight down right along the side of your light. And she should look like so. Then you take your heating gun, heat up one more time. And give her a nice press down. And that's how she looks. Just a nice strip coming down on the side of the light. Nice and clean. Now let's get the other light in. All right, so that's the two tail lights. Nice and clean. I like that look. Nice and clean. That's the two tail lights. Now we're gonna move on to the first option that you have, and that is your windshield top rack. So the same with the tail lights, you're gonna do the same thing. Right in the top corner, because the light is gonna go in this crease, it's gonna sit on the light so it can shine out. It's not gonna sit facing down, it's gonna sit on the windshield, but it's gonna be in that crease and it's gonna shine out. So when you make your hole, make sure you're gonna make it in the corner, but make sure you make it down low enough where the light will run across the windshield, not the top part of the body, over the windshield, sorry. Okay, this is the same thing. You take it, you make the hole big enough to get to push your light through. All right, so once you get your light all the way through, you know how I do. Make sure that body is clean. Give a wipe down with that alcohol. Make sure the body is clean. Heat her up, dry up. To prep that body. Now that you got the body heated, dried, and prepped, take your finish knife and start removing the paper off the double-sided tape. Do not remove all of the paper across the whole double-sided tape, just maybe about a half a finger worth, so that you can get it started. Make sure when you laying your wire down, you do not expose make sure when you laying the light down, you do not expose any of the wire coming out of the hole. Make sure that the wire is in the body, and the only thing you bringing out is the light. And you lay your light down, make sure that the top of the light is in that crease, but the light is facing upward. And as you lay the light down, make sure she's straight right in that crease. So you don't have to worry too much about it being straight. Long as you're in that crease is gonna guide your way. You pull the paper off as you're going so that you do not have to touch the double-sided tape as you're going along. You pull the paper off as you're going and make sure you stay in that crease all the way over. And there she goes. Now you take your heating gun, heat up one more time. Not too much, not too less. And after you heat up that final time, give her a push down. And there she go. Look like a design in the car. Wow, that came out real nice. Really nice. Wait till I light this baby up, but I just want to get everything in before I light her up. So last but not least, well, not last, but the last light that we're gonna throw on here is the underglow. So the underglow is gonna go under the body. That's why it's called underglow. It's gonna go under the body. Let me move all of my wires out of here. So with the underglow, same thing with the body, with the outer glow lights. We're gonna clean this body off on the inside around where we're gonna place our underglow. And then we're gonna heat her up, dry the body out, prep the body. That's what heating it up does, and prep the body to take the adhesive for the double-sided tape. Now with the underglow, I highly suggest measuring how much light you're gonna need to run around the whole thing so that you won't be uneven on your lights. This looks like it can run the whole way around the whole thing. So that's what we're gonna do. But with the underglow, I'm gonna stick it in the corners. I'm gonna have to pinch the light just a little bit just to make that turn, because I want the lights to face downward. I don't want it to go around in a circle and face the inside of the body. I already told y'all about that one when I was showing y'all how to install your underglow. So when you're installing the underglow, you take a little piece of the double-sided tape off. You start your run. Let me see. Let's turn that a little bit this way. You start your run. As you're moving forward, you pulling the plastic off the double-sided tape. Come on, get over here. When you get to your corner, you're just gonna pinch it and make that turn. So you pretty much want to make the crease in the light before you pull off the double-sided tape, the plastic from the double-sided tape, so you don't have no risk of touching the double-sided tape as you land the light down, and she will stick really good. And don't worry if it's not sticking down or the creases is not staying down in the corners 100%, because we still got to heat it up at the end and change that form of the light. The way the light is shaped, change the shape of the light. Okay, so as you can see, I put my light in. I started over a little bit. I should have pulled it over just a little bit, but it's not bad. My light ended here. It comes all around the whole bottom, and you ain't gonna tell where it starts or ends, because once this thing glows underneath the chassis, it is going to glow. So what you want to do now is give it a good heating, so that now when you heat it up, it's softening the plastic, the waterproofing plastic, so it can take another shape. And it's gonna stick down real good with the adhesive. So now, whew, that was a lot of work. So you got your headlights in, you got your two backlights in, you got your windshield light, your top rack, and you got your underglow. Everything is in now. Now you gotta run all your wires. You would just put all your wires down. You have some connectors to connect everything. You put them all into connectors, hang them down, and that will be it. Me, what I'm gonna do right now is I have to take all these wires and I'm gonna solder these wires together. I'm gonna get this one a finished look. I'm gonna solder them together. I'm gonna put some tubing on it to give it that good finished look, and I'm gonna throw the light switch inside here. So give me 1 second. Let me slap all this together. This is not part of the light kit installment, but I'm gonna show you how it look afterwards. And I'm gonna slap all this together, and I'm gonna run all my wires down, and I'm gonna show you how this baby look after I'll finish soldering all these wires and putting all these in. Okay, so now we got everything hooked up. I will show y'all how it look, but y'all gotta wait to the end. You gotta wait to the end. You ain't getting a sneak peek on this one. So everything is hooked up. All I got is my wires. See, I tuned my wires up nice and good. It got the black and blue look on it. So right now, what I want to do is I just want to give me a couple of wire mounts inside here to hold all my wires down nice and, you know, to make it look nice and clean up inside here. Because, you know, with Louie's Fix It Light Kits, I gotta give you that clean look inside here. I can't have you running out here looking any kind of way, and you know, the outside look all nice and clean, and you know, the light shining all bright, and then the inside look like what the. Alright, so let's get some wire mounts inside here. Let's tie this baby down real good. Okay, so this is my finished look. I got my back lights coming to the front, my headlights coming in. I got my grill, my top light coming in here. Everything tied in right along where my underglow is at. And I just rolled everything up, put a zip tie. Anywhere that was loose, I put a wire mount, and she is good. So let's get some power to her and let's see how she look. Oh, no power yet. No power yet. I got one more thing I need you guys to do. With these lights, I always suggest to take your heating gun and you squeeze a little bit out and you just let it drop inside of the light, where the light is placed at. It don't matter if it's a lot, if you don't want a little, but it don't matter if it's a lot because you're gonna cut it after you finish. Now you would do this to every light. And you're doing this because you want it to illuminate the light bulb. Now, once the light touch this touch this glue gun, the material of this glue gun, it will explode. It will hit that and it will explode. And that light will shine so bright. It will still shine bright if you don't do this, but it will be just a straight light. What this is gonna do is carry the light out and it's gonna make it look like a light bulb now. And that's it. You just want a little bit on there and you will wait for it to dry pretty good. And after it dries, what you want to do is you want to take your finish knife and you just want to cut it down so it ain't a big, it's not poking out the body. And after you cut it, take your heating gun, hold it upright, take your heating gun and just melt it back down. Any excess will melt down inside of the light. That's why you're holding it up right, so it'll fall back down. It'll fall back down and it will go clear, and that is your finished look. Okay, now, after you get it done, she is gonna look real good. So for the backlights, the backlight, honestly, you can leave it like that. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. If you want the illusion of the back, the red look in the back, you can take a red spray paint marker and just dab on the tip of it. There you go. And it'll give the red dots on it to give it the illusion of the red light, so it's just not clear holes in the body. And it makes it look like a red light. So, enough of the games, Let's get this baby lit up. One thing more. Please take that Louie's decal and stick it somewhere on that body to let everybody know where you get that banging light kit from. So let's take it over on the other side. We're gonna light this baby up and see how she look in the dark. I'm gonna show you how she looks. She gonna look sweet. You gonna love it. Stick around for this one. Alright, man, so are y'all ready to see what this baby is looking like? Woo! Oh, y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. Let's get her on. Let me get her spin around. She gotta be facing y'all to see that. Yo, that baby looking special, baby. She is looking real good. Oh my God. Come, let's take a close up on it. Get closer to this, man. Come and get closer to this, because this baby is off the chain, boy. Oh my God. God. So did y'all see the close up? Hold on. I think I gotta get it. Let's get closer. Let me give y'all a close up on her. I'm gonna turn the lights on. I want y'all to see how this look. I definitely want y'all to see how this look, cause this is pretty much, I can't say one of my best. This is one of my best put togethers as far as the whole kit together. This is one of my best put togethers. And honestly, the kit came from me, but the light setup, the coloring, that came from the buyer. He suggested that he wanted the sky blue color all around to match the body, and that sky blue is looking real nice. Only thing, I added them backlights onto the tail lights because I was like, yo, them backlights definitely gonna look good on them tail lights. So I added the backlights, these side ones, I added those ones, and those ones definitely made a nice spark inside of it. But come on, let's get closer. I'm gonna turn the lights on, and I wanna show you how this look up close and personal, to show you everything, all the details about it. So let's get closer and personal with this one. Come on, man. So let's check out the front first. I had to take it down off the cup from spinning. Let's check out the front first. You see that? Them lights, man, them headlights look good, and it still give the illusion. I'm gonna turn the lights off so you can see what I mean. I'm gonna turn the lights off from the car so you can see what I mean about the illusion of a real, like it's still looking like headlights. Then you got the top rack. That baby looks sweet, and all this shines. So you got the blue underglow, the sky blue underglow, and that's gonna hit down underneath the body. Oh, that's gonna hit down sweet on the tires and underneath the chassis. Then on the back, you got your trunk lights going across. Then you got your tail lights coming down. So that's how it looks with the lights on. We're gonna start with the front. Let's see how the front look. The front without the lights on, that's what it looked like. That's why I keep saying it gives you the illusion of still having your lights on there, and it just give that light to shine through. Your top rack, man, that ain't nothing but a little bead. That look just like these parts that's coming down here. Just a little bead to go across the top. It still look good with the body. Then in the back, your tail lights, you could barely, if I didn't color them in red, you wouldn't even know they there. Honest be told, you wouldn't know that they there if I didn't color it in red. And then you got your white lights. See, this is why I want to come on the inside with the white lights and not try to follow this, because it would have threw an off color to the red right there, but it just made it look like it's just a white, clear look, well, white look on the lights with that one. And that's how it looks with the everything. And then the light switch is nice and tucked in the middle right there, on and off. Man, whoo, that baby came out real nice, real nice. And if you want to see, let's see how bright it shows in the dark. Okay, I got all the lights off. Only thing I got on is the light shining down on my cars. It's the only thing that's shining down. So I'm gonna turn these lights off, and I'm gonna give you the look of how bright these lights is. There we go. It's pitch black. Only thing I got is a crease from the door and the light coming from out the room. And there she goes. Let me show you. Let me show you what she looking like. All right, so that's the lights off. Pitch black, lights on. This thing is lighting up the whole room. And I don't want to give you the light from the underglow. I want to show you what it's doing without the underglow. The underglow is underneath the table. It's not shining all the way over there. This is the light shining over there. And if I cover the top lights and we just looking at the headlights, that's just the headlights right there. That's just these two headlights right there shining over through the room. With the top on, whoa. Then we got the backlights. Let's get them backlights showing. That's just the backlights. Well, you can't see that much of the backlights because the headlights is showing and shining so bright, but that's the backlights. Man, this thing shines. This thing brights up the room. Whoo. Wow. I'm impressed with this one. I'm really liking his body. I'm loving his body. I'm definitely loving this body right here. I'm definitely loving this light kit. Sorry, I'm loving this light kit right here. All right, man, so that is the Arrma Senton. That's the boost and the 3S Arrma Senton. And wow, this one came out so beautiful. I'm loving this light kit. This one definitely came out beautiful. I like that one. And that's the installment right there. That's the installment, how she look. I wish I had the chassis so I could run up and down the block and give y'all a street run. I don't have this one, so I can't give y'all a street run on this one. But this one, the Mojave is coming next. The Mojave is coming next, and the Mojave is going to simulate this one a little bit. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be somewhat in that range of how this looking. It's going to be that. I think it's going to come out a lot better. Y'all definitely going to want to come back for that one. And you definitely gonna want the Mojave. So if you're thinking about getting a light kit for the Mojave, give me a minute. I'm bringing it to you guys. Y'all gonna love it. And when you get it, you're gonna love your Mojave. It's no longer gonna be a basher. When them lights get on there, you're gonna be like, I ain't messing up them lights. No. But they still bash with the lights. Any of my light kits still bash with the that you can still bash your car with my light kits. That's a plus. That's a next plus with my light kits. So that's the Arrma Senton 3S boost, and that's the light kit for her. And she's looking really good. I'm so impressed with this one. She's looking good. So I'm kicking out of here with that one. Yo, I'm out of here with that one being said. If you new to this channel, go down there, hit that subscribe. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so that in the next video I upload, you'll be the first one to see them videos, first one to like the video, first one to share the video, and the first one to comment. Because like I always say, talk to me and I'll talk back. So until the next run,